Welcome to the Whiskey, Wealth, and Freedom Show. I'm going to do the title of the show. Willie, I have to refer back to the show that you did with us back in January, the Million Acre Bourbon Show. Do you recall? Did you get a chance to watch that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What'd you think?
I liked it. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was. I think both that one and the one we did with the Moonshine Show back in October, I think, were two of our better shows. So it must be something to do with the guests. But
Yeah.
But anyway, so in that conversation, you had made the comment. It was really funny about the different barrel sizes that you use as
Right.
part of your distilling process, and you had made the comment that size does matter.
All right.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
So what's just funny, so that I titled this show "Small Units, Big Impact."
Nice.
Yeah, so it's kind of staying with the same size matters theme, right?
Yeah.
Right. So the opening claim for the show is freedom has never belonged to the majority. Small, disciplined operators outperform large systems. Our brand of financial advocacy, mine and Karen's on this side of the table, and craft distilleries with Willie's Distillery are a part of the new frontier where that truth still applies. So by the end of the show, we'll have a clear understanding of what that means. So that's kind of the opening claim of the show, and then we're going to have a conversation that's going to basically bring some clarity to the claim. So with that said, quick intros. Returners, we've got Willie Blazer, founder and CEO of Willie's Distillery. Willie, thank you for coming back again. Very much appreciated. And Karen Goff, certified liability advisor and mortgage professional with CMG Home Loans. You're stuck coming every show, so you don't have a choice. Our newcomer today is Michael Manley. And Michael, I took the liberty of putting some notes together about you based on what I found from the Butte Network, the business network description when you were spotlighted there. So I have you listed as an entrepreneur and a business owner with Odyssey Computer Repair, and you are also a homestead farmer. Is that accurate?
That's pretty accurate.
Okay. And then you had mentioned there Vice was whiskey sours. Is that would you still consider that a vice of yours?
I'm not sure it's really a vice. It's definitely something that I love.
Yeah.
So do you feel comfortable divulging or sharing what whiskey you like to use?
I like to try a lot of whiskeys. I think with the micro-distilleries, it's opened up a whole new opportunity, and I love it. So every chance I get, I'm trying new whiskeys. I haven't landed on one yet that is the go-to every time.
Well, hopefully by the end of the
cool.
show today, we will have exposed you to a few top-notch ones that you might put on the short list for those sours.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I did also, you had a quote, you had the most famous or infamous, I guess famous quote from Theodore Roosevelt about, we all know this quote. And I just pulled pieces out of it. It isn't the whole quote, but the credit belongs to the man in the arena who strives valiantly, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. And I included that into the intro for you just because it's so relevant to the conversation we're going to have today around the Devil's Brigade whiskey and everything else that's going to be folded into the show. Small units, big impact. So, yeah. So,
Sounds great.
Anything else you'd like to add to your introduction since you're the newbie today?
I'm glad to be here. Looking forward to the conversation.
Thank you for coming in. And Willie, just for your benefit, Michael was somebody that we thought would be great to do this show with. We don't know Michael that well, but and I'm sure you've experienced this when you find people who seem to have a little bit more keen sense of understanding of kind of the world that we live in and how systems work, and so sort of the reality of the world. There is because those people are a little on the rare side. I thought it would be nice to have him come in and share this conversation with us, and I would think it's fair to say it's an interest of yours too, right?
Oh, it's a passion. Yeah, we've structured our entire lives around freedom, entrepreneurship, and trying to revive some of the values our forefathers had that I think are largely lost today.
Very good.